1, 2. 1, 2.
Festival, I can think of no finer band to take us back than such a fun-loving group as we have aboard the Dixie Queen right now. From Rochester, Minnesota, and here's a line that I love. This is their motto. It says, "We want to play for you in the worst way." Welcome back, Les Fields and the Turkey River All-Stars. Hey!
Well, say it's a little nicer out here today, not quite so hot, right? Yesterday, a fellow over there came up to me and said, "Boy," he says, "is it ever hot here? That's the last time I buy a suit with 2 pair of pants." That's what he said. Well, say we're glad to be back down in Iowa because we're a Minnesota band, but the name of our band is named after the Turkey River, which, of course, all of you Iowans know is in Iowa, right? One of the great rivers of the world, up there in northeast Iowa. Starts at Cresco, Iowa, in a cow pasture there. And we're glad to be back in Iowa, where people know the name of our band is not just a fiction of our imagination. Anyway, we're going to have Gordon Danuser welcome you all to Iowa by playing that great song about the saxophone player from Iowa that ran away and started an outfit of his own. Goofus. Gordon Danuser. Yeah. hear a pickup tunes from the sounds that I used to hear when I started to play. Folks begin to say it sounds a little goofish to me. What did you do, sir? Welcome to Iowa. Well, say, some people yesterday accused me of talking too much between the numbers, and I'm going to try not to do that today. In fact, one of them said, you know, why an MC for a Dixieland band is like a corpse at an Irish wake. And I said, no. I said, well, you got to have one, but you don't expect them to say much. So I'll try not to say too much. We're going to play a tune called Dixie, and when we were down at the World's Fair about 4 years ago, we were the official band from Minnesota at the World's Fair. We heard a rendition of Dixie we'd never heard before. They played it real slow the first time through, and we thought it was kind of pretty. But then, what do we know? Spread the word around a little bit, and maybe we can find it for you. And we think Denny has probably got the blues, and right now we're going to play a tune for Denny Robertson called The Birth of the Blues. Incidentally, that banjo, if anybody happens to hear about it, was a Vega, and the Shriers can tell you that that's a very famous make banjo. It's a Vega white lady banjo. And we got our own white lady banjo player right here. Have you noticed? Well, she just blew in today. She's been up in Minneapolis playing a few gigs. And she and her dad, this is Debbie Schreier and her dad, Lowell Schreier, they come from Mankato. They're the only turkeys that are not from Rochester, except, of course, Smiling Dick Highland, the hayfield hayseed back here. And would you like to hear a terrific banjo number right now? Okay, smooth talkers. Well, the Schreiers are really quite well known in banjo circles all around the United States. And even in England, we found out there's an old banjo that came over and joined us on the Delta Queen 2 years ago. And he's had a banjo magazine that he publishes for many years. And he told me he's heard them all. And the Schreiers are among his very favorite banjo players in the world. Now that's what he said. Mine too, Bertie says. Anyway, we're going to feature Lowell and Debbie Schreier and one of their arrangements called King Chanticleer. They've got a tape, Lowell and Debbie and Lowell's son Ted out of the tuba. They got a tape if you want to pick it up right over there at the tape tent. Anyway, I see Jeff Leopold sitting down there, the king of jazz from St. Louis. Wave your hat, Jeff. Wave your hat so they know what we're talking about. There he is, right there. Lowell and Debbie and Ted were down at the St. Louis Ragtime Festival. And, Jeff heard him down there, made a big hit there. And Lowell also, one of the highlights of his career was playing a solo in front of the Minnesota Orchestra when Arthur Fiedler came out to direct them a while back. I think that was before he died, wasn't it? Yeah, I think so. Anyway, would you like to hear Lowell sing a song? He has a song we can talk to him. Oh yes, he's going to sing Hello My Honey, Hello My Baby, Hello My Ragtime Gal. Aren't you, Lowell? This one right here.
Hello, my honey, hello, my baby, hello, my ragtime gal. Send me a kiss by wire, baby, my heart's on fire. If you should leave me, then it would be me, and I'd be left alone. No, baby, telephone, tell me I'm your own.
in a little bit. So we've had a request, incident. We always try to remind people if there's any you folks would like to hear out there, other than another band, let us know. If somebody wanted the St. James Infirmary Blues. Now this is a real sad song. I don't know if we'll be able to take it.
Stretched out on a long white table, so cold, so bare, so fair. Well, I went upstairs to see the doctor. Well, she's very low, he said, and I went back down to see my baby, and good Lord, she was lying there dead. Oh, that was sad. Well, I went down to the tavern on the corner. All the boys were there, they said. They were playing cards as usual. And I told them my baby was dead. Play that thing, Kari. Wherever she may be, well, she can this whole wide world over, and she'll never find another turkey like me. One more. Oh, Lordy, 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 when they bury me, I want to be buried in a great big Stetson hat, and I want the turkey river all stars as my pallbearers, so everybody will know that I died standing there.
Oh, I told you that was a sad song. Well, now we're going to have our trombone player throw you at the very end of this song. A fella came up and he says, I have a request. He says, I'd like to hear another band. For those of you that weren't here yesterday, we told you a little bit about Bob Stretz, how he played with some of the big bands of yesteryear, Les Brown, and some of those played on the Charlie McCarthy, Edgar Bergen radio show, the NBC radio band. Would be the equivalent of the Severinsen band now, I suppose, on TV. He's also on a lot of the soundtracks of the old silent movies. I say he's also, forget it. Ray Noble's band was the band on Charlie McCarthy, and Ray Noble, remember him? Bob remembers him. Your daddy told him about it. Well, We have a song we're going to play called the Muscat Ramble. And Bob has a big solo at the end. I think it's 3 notes. Now, we should give you a little educational note about the Muscat Ramble. This was written by Kid Ory, another famous trombone player. And he originally named this after the great favorite drink of all the musicians in those days was Muscatel wine. Well, he wrote this song about Muscat. That's what they called the wine. And it was the name of the grape, yeah. And he called it the Muscat Ramble. Well, the publisher thought he misspelled muskrat, so he corrected it for it. Now, isn't that interesting? Well, that's what I thought. The Muscat Ramble. Kid Stretz, Kid Ory Stretz. So, came all the way down from Rochester just so he could play that. Well, we told you about our new old piano player yesterday a little bit, but there's some new folks here, I'm sure. I think it's 4 different years we've been here, and we always had old Lloyd Stoddard, who played with us for 18 years. Incidentally, this is kind of an important year to us because it's our 20th year with the Turkey River All-Stars. 20 years. Well, anyway, Lloyd passed away within the last year, and so we had to get a new kid in the band, and we found one. Of course, we've all known him for years, but he's been playing solo piano in the piano bars and so forth around Rochester for many years, also in Milwaukee and Minneapolis before he came there. But he played for 19 years in the old Heidelberg Bar. It was the most popular place in Rochester. And he retired, and then Michael's Restaurant, the fanciest restaurant in town, hired him. He played there for 17 years. So our new kid in the band, 76 years old, Larry Robarch. Hey! we ain't gonna never let him retire. Well, he has a number that is one of his favorites called the Dill Pickle Rag, and it happens to be one of Lowell's favorites too. So here it is. And the Dill Pickle Rag. Say, did you know that there's a tune that was written by a one-fingered trumpet player many years ago? I don't think it ever got any publicity, but we dug it out of the history books. And the name of it was Dinah, but this was actually written by a one-fingered trumpet player. And we'll show you how it goes. one song anyway. I won't be out of work. Well, maybe I will. Say, we're going to have Bob Stretch play a nice, pretty song for all you romantic fools out there.
I don't want to get in line of sight.
Emmeline, why don't you tell them
I want to take the shot from. I'm on your way here.
Who was famous for this?
Jack Teagarden made this famous.
Oh, yeah.
Emmeline.
Emmeline. Say, you know, you folks aren't as lucky as we are. We can sit up here and see all the people out there, and you ever see so many various kinds of people, all shapes and sizes, and I'm sure occupations. We even saw a priest back there a while ago. I don't know if he's going to come and try to save us or not. I think all the jazz fans are beyond hope, don't you? Which reminds me about the priest and his rosary. Did you ever hear about the priest and his rosary? Tell me. Okay. Well, the bishop had to send this young, good-looking priest way up into the north woods to some godforsaken little village up there, outpost, right? And he felt real bad about it because this guy was really a very cultured priest, you know, and he's sure he'd miss all the finer things in life up there. They didn't have any music up there, for instance, no Dixieland, if you can imagine that, and no movies, nothing to do. But he finally felt sorry for him, went up to see him, and he says, "Well, Father, how are you getting along?" And the priest says, "Well, actually, with my what was it? Yeah, with my rosary and well, I got it. With my rosary and my martinis, why, I'm doing okay." He says, "By the way, would you like a drink?" And the bishop says, "Sure, why not?" So the priest says, "Rosary, get the bishop a martini." Well, say, Jeff Leopold requested this one last night. In fact, he even wants me to write the words down for this. He's going to take it back to St. Louis. And it's our version of 5'2". Are you ready?
Now if you run into this 6-foot spoon, all covered with hair, don't be surprised that ain't your eyes. Her mother was a grizzly bear, shoe size 9 and a nose that shines. She looks a little like Frankenstein. Has anybody seen my gal? We've got a tune that usually is played kind of up-tempo, but say we just spotted Kari Larson is back. Do you remember Kari and her mandolin from yesterday? How many of you were here? Well, she blew back into town. Would you like to have her come up and pick a few of us? Okay, get your axe there. While she's getting ready, we'll play this tune called Chata. We like to play it, first we'll play it slow, and then we'll play it fast, and then we'll kind of play it half that way, you know. Yeah.
Here goes Howard Hunt.
It's just simple melody. It's so soothing and feel to me. Giada, 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 shake, shake, shake.
Giada. Where's Kari? Is Kari getting ready? There she comes now. Come on up here, Kari. Did you find a note there, Kari? Say, while Kari is getting up here, we'll tell a little bit about Kari has roots in Cresco, Iowa, where the Turkey River started. In fact, her dad, Roger Larson, was a high school kid when the Turkey River All-Stars first started. Not this Turkey River All-Stars, but the one that only played one night, and that was in 1950, and then they hung it up. That was the original aborted Turkey River All-Stars band. And we played one night at the Cresco Country Club on the Turkey River, and that's where we made the name up. And we've been trying to get rid of it ever since. But Kari's dad was in high school at the time. Now he's an architect in Carmel, California. Kari.
And she says they can't make much money playing the classical guitar. And
You
I
sound
forgot, she told me
good.
the kinds of jobs that she
Sound
playing
good.
the classical guitar. Tell me again.
I was going to say that I played rich people's parties.
There's a rich people's party. She says, what else? Or something.
Oh, or gallery openings, San Francisco kind of stuff.
Oh, that's called art cultural type stuff. She says that's fine, but it doesn't pay much. And so she's got herself a mandolin, and she's learned how to pick that pretty damn good. She sat in with a wedding down in Cresco, right on the banks of the Turkey River here a few weeks ago, and played with all these old buzzards, turkeys, and played tunes that she's never heard before. And incidentally, she hasn't even met our darling Debbie here, because Debbie just came in today, Laura came in. Debbie, okay, now they've met, and we'll have them team up a little bit. But she says we can do anything as long as it doesn't have tons and tons of glass sharks. How about late in the day? I'll tell you. Early. As long as we're talking so much about the Turkey River and where the folks came from, you know, it's been several years since we've sworn these people in as members of the Turkey River All-Stars Fan Club. I think we ought to do it again, don't you? I recognize some unfamiliar faces out there that probably have not joined the fan club yet. So we will give you our swearing-in ceremony right now. Now the Turkey River is over that way. Okay, Kari, we're gonna make you a member of the club too. Turkey River is over northeast Iowa, Fresco, Iowa, and what we want you to do is face over that way, face the Turkey River. Just turn your head, you know, again, and put your right hand over your heart. Raise your left hand and take this oath after me. Now this is very serious affair. We don't want any smiling out there and crying out loud. Okay, now I repeat your name. No, don't say repeat your name. Say I, and you didn't say your name. Ready? I do solemnly swear that if I ever get up by the Turkey River, I will drop in. So we'll be glad to see it up there. Let's say we're just about out of time. I guess it's 6 o'clock, but we've had a request for Bill Bailey and Bourbon Street Parade. Alexander's right there. I don't think we've got time. We can do 12 at once. Would that be okay? Okay, we'll do Bill Bailey and the Bourbon Street Parade sort of at the same time. We'll figure it out. Don't worry about it.
You'll see all the hot spots right in the thing.
shots.
Oh, baby,
A couple of trick shots.
please come home.
Oh, thank you. Thank you. Well, we were kind of hoping that you would all stand up, but we have a tune that I'm sure will bring you to your feet. Well, we hope you enjoyed this for the Turkey River All-Stars. And it's been a great festival, hasn't it? This is my still saying goodbye for Little Schreier, Debbie Schreier, and Kari. The loser, Bob Stretz, Howard Hunt, Dick Hammond, Larry Goldmarch. We'll see you next year, I hope. Everybody clap along now. Thank you, everybody. How about that? Another standing ovation. Oh, we really appreciate it. Remember, those of you that are driving, don't forget your car. Oh, say, and don't forget the Schreier's banjo cassettes. They're right over here. The Turkeys don't have a tape, but one of these days we're going to have a record, and the name of it is going to be Turkey Tracks on Wax. So watch for it. But Lowell and Debbie and Ted have a tape over there in case you'd like to take the Schreier banjos home with you.